Since we've not...
YouTube?
Yep, YouTube started.
Okay.
Since we've not seen a tail end, we're assuming we're just trudging along the quest line.
Woohoo!
In the rain. Up the stairs. Being chased by blue morphos.
Hi, Doodles.
Hopefully Baron's stream went well. Nope. This is the wrong way? This is the wrong way. Ooh, where'd I go wrong?
Oh, let me list the ways.
How did I go wrong? Where did I go wrong?
You went west instead of north.
Yeah, but I thought this was the only road, so...
No.
It started on a road, and then it disappeared, and then I got lost.
They do that around here.
Well, it is an abandoned settlement we're heading to.
Yes. Now, if you want to head north from here, you should be able to do it, but it's very cross-country.
Yeah, I'm hoping to be a little more on the roadish to avoid things that might chew on us. Well, there's a fork here.
Yep, that takes us back into the one platform.
Okay, so we could have to go through a different road platform then?
Yes.
Yes?
On the other side of this, try heading north if you can, even off-road. We are getting closer and closer to where they kind of meet up. But this area is kind of a bridge, which blocks it.
Ah, the chill town music.
All chocobo to me. Okay, turn here, and then turn left again. You just went by it.
No, I think this is correct.
No, it's not.
It's not?
No, you're headed for the center field. Next building and then turn right. Right here.
I'm confused.
And this will take us out to the grove. Where all the bananas are. The Zap bananas.
Yeah, but I thought we originally went on this to go east. I don't...
We went here, we went back through here, and then a ways further to get out to the abandoned settlement.
I are confused.
And just follow this road as best you can, because of course
it kind of disappears on you.
Non-existent. Thanks, Square. Yeah.
By the way, 133 north.
Okay, should be close to Moxurtural Zook then. Zooch. And here we are.
Hold on.
And check again.
58 Elms east, so down this way.
East.
Maybe?
I think it's possibly just east of
No, I
town,
see it, I see it, I see it. I see it.
Yeah, yes, there it is.
But we're gonna have to sneak by the branch breaker. There she is. Come here, our little darling.
And 229 southeast. Probably down in Chuli Selvas.
Possibly. Well,
which
let's
we've
continue
not
with
been
story.
to. Yeah.
Story,
That
story,
is-
story, story.
Certainly close enough for us to pay attention to, especially as the story starts dragging us away from here.
Yeah. And we've...
Now, I think we talked to everyone?
I think we have.
Yeah. Check.
Hello, Orca.
Incoming raid from Baron's Picardo stream. Hi, Orca. A direct raid would be nice.
Yeah, but Picardo and Twitch don't necessarily talk with each other.
Nope. A mook speaks. Is that anything like Lincoln speaks? Before she hears the people, Wuklamat would like to ensure she is prepared.
All right, Theron, Relia, before we start, let's make sure we've remembered our history correctly. The Mamaljaw and the Zabral fought for centuries over the land in the upper forest, but due to infighting, Mamaljaw forces struggled to make any significant gains. In order to promote cooperation, the Hobigo and the Bunawa clans intermarried, and that's how the Blessed Siblings were first conceived. With that in mind, let's talk to the people and learn why they relied on the Blessed Siblings. Woohoo!
Hey, solar power. Oh,
Hello!
yeah, I've heard Picardo through phones can be unfun. And not just on Chrome.
What is this? There are still people we haven't spoken with. Hint, hint.
Hold on,
nudge,
let's
nudge.
check the others. Yeah. I think they are different now.
Who first?
No, Quanta's the same. I guess they haven't.
Okay. Back to
At least not
the
much.
Hobigo merchant.
This land was once rich with ore, but the Yokoi did not stop digging until all the veins were spent. The meteorites are only good for so much. Even if we made overtures to traders, we have little to offer. Zap bananas? Nothing would make me happier than to make a good life for my family in the place where I was born. But that's impossible.
So, with resources as sparse as they are, you don't have good prospects for trade. Belligerent Bunawa.
Okay. Those who have known only open skies and bountiful land cannot comprehend our plight. To thrive, we must take what we lack by force. For that, we need the might of blessed siblings.
There has to be other ways to thrive, ways that don't require fighting. Yeah, but if all you have is a hammer...
As you'll have noticed, this forest is very dark. Hardly any sunlight makes it through the canopy, so it feels like it's always night. We plow, we fertilize, we irrigate, yet our crops shrivel and die as though cursed. The only one that grows well is Najul, Chaptika banana and Turali. Try living on that and little else for a few centuries and see how you like it.
The forest where nothing grows, it's not hard to imagine why you'd want to leave.
Though, given everything, some research, you could probably find some interesting medicines down here.
Yeah. Medicines, mushrooms. Blessed siblings promised us more than strength. They promised us the sun. This forest is dark and inhospitable. We gave the opportunity to live in When given the opportunity to live in Teolao, most of our people didn't think twice. Still, the prospect of being among so many outsiders was intimidating enough to keep many of us here. Blessed siblings are meant to deliver us from this accursed forest, to lead us to fertile lands above, where we might make a place for the Mamul Jah to abide in peace and plenty. So you desire fertile land, one that's all your own. That's why most people fight. Right?
Hold on.
Checking on something?
Trying to. And your line?
Well, I'm starting to understand. Everyone had their own perspective, but all their concerns were above the forest itself. The dark, infertile, cursed. Hearing that, it's little wonder that people here wish they had a better land, and who better to get it from than the blessed siblings. It's hard to convince people to stay in a place they can't provide what they need. You'd think the meteorites at least would have value, but apparently not. Hold on. Didn't Ehrenveld mention something about the meteorites? That their aether they emit makes the plants glow blue?
Yes. That was a rather significant physiological effect, I would say. If we were to study these meteorites, we might discover other ways they influence the local flora. I noticed a curious amalgam of tree and meteorite just south of here. Determining precisely how they interact with one another may yield crucial insights.
Everyone, I really appreciate you sharing your thoughts with us. Thanks to your insights, we have a promising idea already. We just need a moment to investigate it further, so please bear with us. We'll be right back. We'll be right back.
Milalja?
I'll watch over things here while you're away. Go help the third promise however you can.
Double check.
We've long since given up on anyone understanding our plight.
The forest rejects us, from our doomed crops to these unnatural meteorites. The signs are unmistakable. We who live in this forest have precious little choice. We have to fight if we're to do more than survive. Trust me, if this forest had anything else others might want, I would have found it by now. Well, maybe you don't know enough of what others want.
Oh no!
Well, we
That
know what
thing's
he wants.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
It's probably up there. Maybe. Or on the other side. There's the road. I thought I lost it.
You did! You just managed to find it again.
So it's apparently not just the fauna, or the flora that the meteorites change, but the fauna as well.
Possibly. I mean, certainly it's going to get into everything, because it's all going to be part of the cycle.
Yeah, aether.
Well, not only that, but, you know, the plants absorb it, then the people eat the plants.
At first glance, this forest seems a haven of mysterious beauty, but the reality of living here is quite another matter.
What a remarkable remarkable tree. I hope it will provide us with the insights we need. Plants that shrivel as though cursed. I think I can hazard a guess as to why. I had known that Yaktel was battered by a veritable deluge of meteorites long ago, but I never considered how their presence might be affecting the environment.
Yep, and there's the tree.
Mm-hmm.
It really is incredible how the tree could support such an enormous boulder.
The meteorite's etheric emissions are palpable, even from this distance. Seeing this again makes me feel more confident in sharing a theory of mine. I suspect that only plants with an etheric affinity to these meteorites can thrive in this forest. If so, the gargantuan trees that create the dense canopy would by necessity possess the same affinity, as well as the aforementioned Najul tree. Indeed, I should like to analyze samples of meteorite before drawing any definitive conclusions, however. I carry with me a few devices that will aid in this endeavor, but perhaps you and Kryle could lend your expertise as well. I'd like to join you. The etheric signature of those meteorites may be crucial in determining what manner of species might fare well here.
Ah, spoken like a true gleaner.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, I think I see what you're getting at. If we can prove to them that the cursed force isn't quite so cursed, maybe the people won't feel like blessed siblings are their only solution. So how can I help? Want me to climb a tree and break off a piece of meteorite for you?
There are plenty of fragments on the ground already. It should be enough for our purposes if we gather about 5 pieces each.
Even better if those fragments are gathered from desperate... I can read, yes I can. Even better if those fragments are gathered from disparate locations. I fail, I'm sorry.
I will collect your pieces once you have them. So as to be a fate then. One of the gathering fates.
That isn't a fate, that's a feat. Oh, no, we need to go down first. Check our aether compass while we do this. Northeast.
Yeah.
But down. Down, 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 down. Oh, there's Wook. So the reason the tree grows so big is because of the meteorite's energies? Yes. Oh, there's Aaronsville.
Back here.
Oh, you're right. I thought I checked there and I didn't see sparklies.
I nearly missed it. Ah, yeah, there's Aaronsville. I should have brought better tools.
And here's Kryle.
There's another shard basically 180 degrees around.
Mm-hmm. The more fragments we gather, the better. Let's do all we can. Oh, there's Alfie.
Oh, yeah. Too big for our purposes, but a shard of it might do. Aaronsville, if you would.
He's trying.
He's working on it. Okay, that's 3 and okay. Off a ways. Yeah, Lucy, we're gonna need you for this.
Quick way.
Note Jayuna.
Ah, there's Koana.
Dross. I have mine already, so let me know when you have yours.
Ah, so we're to return to him.
Mm-hmm. He had said as much, that's why I was calling this one of the Gathering Fates. Because it kind of acts like one.
Huh. I find it interesting. We have not seen Orange or Thancred.
Yeah, not lately.
Where did they abscond to? I'm sure they've got their hands in something.
Did you find your fragments?
Right here. All 5 of them.
Meteorite shard. Softly glowing remnant of an ancient meteor shower. Much obliged. Alphino, Kryl, and I will combine the gathered samples and conduct an analysis forthwith. Determining the wavelength may take a little while, but I am hopeful that our efforts will bear fruit, so to speak. I'll tell my sister to await or at Turalzuj, so go and meet her there.
Restart that. You broke up.
Oh. How far back?
First
or second bubble?
Second bubble.
Okay. I'll tell my sister to await our arrival at Montuzaro-Zuj, so go and meet her there. We will return with our results as soon as possible.
And that is a very good possibility, Orca. Northeast.
Yeah.
Not this way. I mean, it says it goes this way, but no, it doesn't go this way.
Yeah, go that direction and we can work our way out. I think we can the other way too, but they're all kind of tricky ways out. Good job, Lucy.
Quick way!
Well, there's a fate.
Big old moth. But we don't need fates anymore!
Well, there's always more bright-colored gemstones to be had, and we will want to get past just the first level someday.
Says to the east here. South?
I haven't been.
There it is.
There it is. Now we get to work our way up again.
$771 yalms to the east.
Yeah, we've kind of mined them out in this region.
Go away, you bug me.
Becomes bearing branches.
to be back. We've done all we can. The rest we must leave to Koana and the others. I don't know the first thing about those Charlene devices of his, but if they can help the Mamook, I'm glad he has them. Let's hope for this force yet, Theron. Rylea, I can feel it.
Any particular color you'd like to stock up on?
Sea Fog Blue.
Fair enough.
And you can go ahead and hand it to me so we have a stack.
Yeah, let me check. Actually, that's one I have a stack of. It's one of the ones you were slowly draining me of earlier.
Do you want this couple cans of Seafood Blue then?
If you want. Thank you kindly. All donations are appreciated. There's no menu item to put it directly into.
Do.
There. The feat of the Brotherhood. Wuklamat is determined to find a solution for Mamook.
I'm sure Zero...
Zerial, I think.
No. I'm just having problems talking today. I'm sure...
Well, so do we all.
I'm sure Zerial Jaw would have choice words for us if he knew what we were up to. But his people are my people, and I can't ignore their plight. If I'm to call myself Dawn's servant one day, I have to bring an end to the tragedy here. Many are depending on me. Bakul Jaja not the least of all. Anyway, I'm sure Koana and the others will be back with their report soon. They shouldn't be much longer now.
Okay. Yeah, one destination later. There's everyone. Good. Everyone is assembled. In light of our news, I thought it only right to call the others.
So, what we got?
Thanks to the efforts of all, I'm pleased to say our analysis has yielded many valuable insights. And I dare say the prognosis is hopeful. Earlier, we asked about the hopes you place in blessed siblings, why they are important to you. Your overwhelming response was a frustration towards this forest. From a lack of natural resources to the inability to cultivate crops, in all respects have you ever struggled to build a prosperous home, thus your understandable desire for new land. However, this would be an unfortunate dismissal of what makes your forest uniquely valuable. That is, the soil. Our tests have proven without a doubt that the Jatika heartland is abundantly fertile.
This may be surprising to hear, as you've seen crops fail time and time again, but we have discovered the root of the problem as well. The meteorites scattered throughout your forest emit an unusual energy that greatly influences the development of the surrounding plant life. Some plants thrive in this energy, like the nodule and the giant trees that create the canopy, but others, as you well know, are sickened by it.
Fortunately, the solution is simple. Across the salt, in a place called Charlian, there is a peerless collection of flora sampled from every corner of the world. Now that we know what energies are most prevalent in your forest, we can offer you seeds and starters guaranteed to thrive here. I took the liberty of contacting a few colleagues via Link Pearl. Should you desire them, a sample of our best candidates can be shipped here in short order. Just as Eorzea acquired the Popoto and tomato from Thrall, so too might Mamook benefit from foreign crops. You mean we'd be able to grow more than the jewel here? Precisely. While care must be taken to choose those species that will not have an adverse effect on the ecosystem, your agricultural options should increase markedly.
With the right crops, Mamook will have all they need to prosper, both at home and in trade. Blessed siblings don't have to be the answer anymore.
Then, there was never any need to fight? Never any need to sacrifice? We can't change the past, but we can try to make the future better. Let the old teachings end with us.
I know blessed siblings represent absolute strength to you. Letting go of that idea can't be easy. But I'll prove that when we work together, our combined strength can achieve anything.
Show us, promise.
If there is any other way for our children and our home, we'll no longer suffer in silence. Sometimes we have to fight alone, but not this time. Would you say a few words, Theron, Rylea?
All reasonably good.
I want to go with the bottom one.
Okay.
In friends both old and new, you can find the light to banish the darkness.
Friends. Perplexing notion from an outsider, but not unwelcome.
We've said what we wanted to say. Now all that's left is to defeat my father's shade in the feet of brotherhood and clear the way for Mamook's bright new future.
Do not give us cause to question our faith in you, please. Live up to your words.
I will! After we complete his feat, we'll be sure to let the real Jaw the good news about his forest. I'm sure he's eager as anyone to eat what tasty foods they'll grow here. It's always food with you, Wook! Dear God,
She has
girl.
a furnace for a stomach. Compassion even for the likes of him. You continue to eclipse me in every way. Then it is a simple choice. We're counting on you, Wuklamat.
Are we going to need to dig out the Wuklamat snacks now?
Yes. Hopefully Aaronville has a few spares.
Speaking of which. Rift! Silly burb.
Wuklamat's gone ahead to announce her readiness. I never imagined the samples we so feverishly collected for the Exodus would find new purpose here. But if they help these people improve their prospects, all the better. Anyway, we should go and meet her comrades where Zeralja made his own attempt. The final feat awaits.
Nice, guys. Wookie snacks, taco flavored. And shaped!
By the way, I will note we are actually on level 95 questing now.
340 to the southeast.
Huh.
Which is...
Yeah.
Right. Right.
Yep.
Need to go this way. And
Right again.
this way.
Yes. This will take us out to where the trial is.
No, they don't need to be extra mild. They just don't need to be zero flavored. Oh dear.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
So we're going to do this as a duty.
Yes. Aaron first.
I can offer moral support at best, for whatever it's worth. Good luck.
This feat may bring us closer to the Golden City, but for now we must stand strong for the people of Mamook. Where did Koana go? Have you seen him?
He's... thinking. Zeralja's intention was for this feat to prove the supremacy of blessed siblings. But Wuklamat shall instead prove that there are other ways for Mamook's people to empower themselves. You ready for this?
It's not
I'm
you.
not ready for this.
It's Square.
I am not ready.
In we go. Someone has gone and fetched Zeralja. He'll be here soon. Several cutscenes
will play in sequence. Yeah, good thing we didn't hit this before the stream, Baron stream.
Yep. Proceed.
Help.
Zeralja, I'm ready for the final feat.
Grown weary of postponing the inevitable, have you?
Something like that. You see, I've learned all sorts of things about Mamook and your people.
Is that supposed to impress me?
I now understand why I need to surpass blessed siblings. The cost of producing superior offspring is destroying your people's souls. Look at them, and you'll see this. So I'll defeat my father's shade and prove to you that there's a better path for Mamook.
What drivel? Without the blessed, we are nothing but weaklings! Doomed to fade into obscurity.
Of course you're weak. We all are. Each and every one of us. But when we join hands, we gain the strength to overcome any foe. Even Vali Yarmanda.
Enough talk. Prove your mettle against Gulul Jaja, the finest warrior ever to have graced Tural.
Fine by me. Not even Papa's shade will stop me from upholding his legacy.
I will fight alongside her.
Well.
Claimants are not permitted to assist one another. Second promise. But you may observe your sister's pitiable attempt. I see. In that case... It seems I'm no longer a claimant. I am now free to participate, I trust.
I wondered.
I had a feeling.
What are you scheming?
He'd rather be an advisor.
At least at this point.
I've simply come to realize who is worthy of following in Father's footsteps. Not our brother. Not Bakul Jaja. And not me. You have always held the happiness of our people closest to your heart, Lamachi. So I will do everything in my power to ensure you ascend to the throne. This is how I shall repay Father for his kindness. This is how I shall serve Tuli Yolal.
I could always count on you, Kona. Thank you.
It will make no difference. Numbers matter not in the face of true might. Ulul Jaja, mightiest of the blessed, arise!
Everyone ready?
Oh yeah.
Aaronville, you might want to duck out now. Yep.
Smart bun boy.
No hard feelings, Papa. I've got a lot of hopes riding on my shoulders. And the only way forward is through you.
Are you kidding? If he was actually here, he'd be gleefully smiling and ready for the fight.
Oh yeah. We ready for this? Say yes.
Yep.
Bear witness to our resolve.
There is this guy's journey. So long as we stand together, we're unstoppable.
Okay.
Ow.
These may sunder
far, so good for me.
How is this?
So far, so okay. 1/3 down.
Some manner of paralyzing effect. Defend the afflicted.
We must free them! Target the constricting flames!
None can outrun my flames.
Nice.
Together, we shall triumph.
No! Conan!
Something go wrong?
Koana stacked the stacks
Oh,
on me.
where else? Did you live?
Yes, somehow. Ow!
That the multi-hit stack?
All the reason and all. By crimson wrath be sundered.
Sounds of that. Oh yeah, this is new.
Oh dear.
You ready for button smashing?
Everyone, get behind me! I've got a bad feeling
Oh.
about this.
Somebody have an hang limit break available?
After this.
We might need it.
As a matter of fact,
I will be the next Dawn servant. I will protect my people.
You're not the only one.
oh, that was painful, but we lived.
Is that the best you can do?
That was a heck of a limit break, Wook.
Impressive. I'm not finished yet. Please mercy now that we become Dawntrail.
Go early on day. I saw the scenes going off. That's the one I want.
You got this,
That
kitten.
helped. Yeah.
That's my old man for you.
Complete.
Not woot, live sewing. Woot! Or wook. Ah, that's why she's called Wook.
I was wondering if it had to be a solo thing and we were going to be playing as Hook again, and the first one was kind of practice for this.
Ooh, someone's
But
mad.
no. He's very, very disappointed.
I refuse to accept this.
Ain't that a bit stubborn? Even for you.
Oh dear.
Mhm.
Ah! Well then!
Erugadin? It could
Mhm.
be.
Tanqua! It's been too long.
It has indeed. You're looking more imposing since last I saw you, Wuklamat.
Tanqua?
My Turali moniker. Galul Jaja insisted I take one, saying my birth name was too cumbersome for the local tongues.
Rogadin names are too cumbersome for everyone's tongues!
That
Sorry,
birth
was that
name
my
being
outside voice?
Kettenram, I presume.
Not sure if it's bot or traditional or
Rogan
name.
name. Yes!
No! Kettenram's that legendary Eorzean sailor. The one with the pickled cabbage.
Of course it's always the food!
We can talk about me cabbage later.
My cabbages!
Yes.
Zarelja, whether you like it or no, these young'uns accomplished the feat. To deny Wuklamat her reward would be to betray the Dawn Servant's trust.
And what should she be rewarded for? Calling upon her minions to carry her to victory!
Ooh, this is a tough call.
Yeah.
I want to say both.
I know. Both need saying.
In the end, we're not her minions.
No,
We're
You
Wuklamat's
can't-
friends and comrades.
you can't be her minion. You're my retainer.
I am not your retainer!
Comrades, you believe a ruler should be reliant upon such?
Always.
Together, we can achieve anything. You needn't place your faith in the promise of blessed siblings.
How would you have us reclaim our glory?
With friendship and community. With us.
If you mean to rule, you should be more sparing with your offers of clemency. Especially to a man who has sacrificed countless young lives.
Well then.
Nevertheless, I will fulfill my charge as Elector. In recognition of your feat, I bestow upon you a keystone. Congratulations are nearly in order, I suppose. I'm confident that you will find the Golden City in no time. You've grown much, and more during this journey. Become someone ready to lead our nation. Little Lamachi no longer. As your brother, I couldn't be more proud.
Kona. Thank you.
I must express my gratitude for your cooperation. And my regret for failing to live up to expectations.
Nonsense. If you believe Wuk-Lamat is the woman for the job, then you have our wholehearted support.
One last thing. I wish to speak to you both from the heart. Unpracticed as I am, this may sound hackneyed, but I am truly grateful to have met you.
Words spoken with such feeling would resonate with any fortunate enough to hear them. Though our journey together hath ended, ever shall we cherish the memories.
Aye. And should you require further esoteric musings or biting witticisms, don't hesitate to call. I dare say we'll come flocking.
They're only a link pearl away.
But I get ahead of myself. As I recall, our contract remains in effect until we've escorted the second promise back to the capital.
Maybe a few detours.
I leave my
along the way
sister in your
first.
capable hands. See that she returns home safely.
You know, you guys could just join our entourage,
Yep.
but they're
no.
having none of it.
You've still miles
They want
to
many
go
tacos.
yet, Wuk-Lamat. The ride ain't over till you find the city of gold.
I know. But if I can come this far, I can go all the way.
Time for side quests.
Not yet.
Not until after this is finished. Who first?
Start with Alice, I think.
Okay. And go clockwise.
Even as a shade, the Dawn Servant's strength was incredible. I shudder to imagine how we might have fared without the Second Promise's support. The Second Promise has warmed a great deal since we first met him. I dare say that wise and witty duo has been of no little influence.
They have been good for him.
Mm-hmm. Yes, the
Sure,
Court Servant
though.
is going to have lots and lots of work here.
Yeah. Joyed though I am by this outcome, I am also eager to speak with Ketenram while we have the chance.
I'm surprised he's still kicking, though he very much is older.
Mm-hmm. I am glad to see you all remain in one piece. Yeah, you'd have a heck of a job if something happened. not like a bed of hardship to see your precious children grow into fine adults. I will not stand in your way. But mark me, your victory does not afford you authority to dictate our future. We will decide what is best for Mamook. No one else. Yes, try for as much wisdom as you can.
Yeah. No, Ketamaram is not her grandfather. Her grandfather is actually dead. He died when the Isle of Baldesi was ripped from the plane of existence and replopped on the other side of the world as Eureka.
Yeah.
And Crow was like one of the only survivors. Let's go and tell the people of our victory. I mean, there's more story to Eureka I would like to see someday, but I really just don't want to go through Eureka to do it. Oh. I am not liking the exploration zones. Or expedition zones.
Yeah. Wow.
Third promise. You brought everyone? We were just coming to you. We did it, Mildlaja. We proved to the Atork that not even my father's full power could overcome the strength of our fellowship. I knew you would. I was right to trust you.
You fulfilled your promise. Now it's our turn. You've shown us another way, that we can build the lives we've always wanted, here, in our homeland, without sacrifice. Maybe some, but smaller ones.
Since our new crops will come from across the salt, I suppose we will have to treat with outsiders as equals, of course. Inside or outside, we're all just people, no matter what we look like or where we're born. When you're not that used to all the other color and variety, differences can feel like obstacles. But by learning more about what makes us different, we can also find common ground in places we never expected. Something new will become something you love. And someone you once hated might one day become your friend. You'll never know unless you keep an open mind. And while it may feel scary, taking that first step towards understanding is always worth it.
Of course, learning about outsiders may well help Mamook grow. But what happens when they learn about us? About what we've done? They will not. For generations, our covenant has been kept secret, and so shall it remain. The atrocities committed here were facilitated by the Autarchs. We and no one else are responsible. For my deeds, I am prepared to forfeit my life, but I will not suffer others to be damned alongside me.
No one's being damned, and your life isn't forfeit. The last thing the city needs is more death. Balukla Jaja hasn't fought this hard for this long to lose his father. If you truly feel responsible, be the first person to extend an understanding to others on behalf of the Mamook. Your community is waiting for you, here and in Tuliolao. We can still make things right, my love. Choose a different side of history. Thank you, Third Promise. Thank you for everything. You still owe me an explanation about that cabbage, you know.
People of Mumuk have accepted you. Merchants and menders are now available for use.
Woohoo! And there's the field of gold bags.
And they have accepted us as for side quests.
Yes.
Because of course they have.
Alfie?
Okay. Of all the things I expected to discover in Tural, Eorzea's most legendary sailor was not among them. Really? You knew where he was going, kinda.
We ought to speak to Ketamaran before we do anything else.
No, we have to do side quests before we do anything else.
Tenqua does look similar to Eorzean sailors I've seen, but I never would have guessed he was Ketamaran.
Blind.
Ernsville?
Oh, okay, you're going to Erenville first. This is my first time meeting Ketamaran, a Rogadan if ever I saw one.
It's never too late to it's never too late to let go of prejudice. No matter how difficult it may seem, it can be done. Yes, but first... Oh, Lord! Oh.
Yeah.
No, open up the map.
Yeah. But I had a feeling it was going to be extensive. The good news is there's nothing new upstairs. The bad news is there's things everywhere else.
Okay.
Well, this will take us a week.
Shifting into dancer mode.
Yeah, I've been meaning to figure out what I want to do. Probably back to Pally. Get some 93 gear going on it. Getting up to 93.
Mumuk has found a new reason to hope, and we owe it all to you and the Third Promise. We'll make a better future for our city. This I swear.
Friendship and community. Had I but realized sooner. Just as long as you've realized at all.
I guess we're starting with Karol Jaw here.
Warrior Dragonette, there we go. Carved in stone, Karol Jaw is eager to teach you about blessed siblings. Don't we know enough? You're part of the Third Promise's retinue, aren't you? I was glad to hear you express an interest in our ways. Perhaps you'd be interested in learning more about our culture. I could teach you if you'd like. The statue behind me holds great cultural significance to our people. Feel free to ask about anything that catches your interest. Yeah, it's that statue.
Destination.
Study the statue, blessed siblings. Move the camera, etc.
Redhead.
Okay. The head on your left represents Hubigo lineage. You can see a warrior's fierceness in its expression. The color red symbolizes the sun, and by extension the land which blessed siblings must claim for their people.
Blue head.
Blue head. The head on your right represents Bunawa blood. Its serene expression shows the wisdom of a sage, and the color blue symbolizes both this forest and a vow to protect it. Fair. And then the banner.
Yep.
We celebrate the birth of healthy, blessed siblings with a new flag. Our hope is to replace the flag before it becomes too tattered. The fact that that's merely a hope. In conclusion, this statue symbolizes the heart of Mamuk, down to the stone it was carved from. That very stone left by the Yokoi when they ruled these lands long ago.
Really?
Our Yeah. They left behind a lot of stuff. Our predecessors reimagined the structures abandoned here and built the city you see today, creating a future all their own. Unlike their descendants, now shackled to the past, land, and practice that have poisoned Mamuk's prospects, I wonder if we are truly capable of change. But no, as our ancestors found their way, so will we. As we seek to discover what we might yet become, I pray you never forget that all Mamuk once was. We can do that.
What was so wrong about revering the two heads after all? It's not as if anyone told us their secrets. The problem isn't the reverence.
No.
Hello, Gotil.
Proper respects. This man is giving his statue special attention. Hey, you, outsider. You've been in Mamuk for some time now. Maybe a day or two. But have you paid the proper respects yet? Well, since no one's been speaking to us, no. The spirits of our greatest warriors inhabit the guardian statues you see throughout the city. Fail to demonstrate your goodwill, and they're likely to brand you an enemy of the people. You ought to make an offering before that happens. Go and bring me some of the Hubigo leaf and Bunawa bramble that grows nearby. I'll even mark your map with where to find them. They're easiest to spot where the light grows brightest. Even an outsider like you couldn't miss them. Gee, thanks. Seek the sun. This timid lady looks to you imploringly.
Please, sir, ma'am, you have to stop my husband.
Uh-oh.
Ever since the Artarch declared the end of the blessed siblings, my husband has been overcome with grief. When I woke up this morning, he was nowhere to be found. A neighbor saw him heading to Cenote Jayunga.
Yeah.
Cenote Jayunga, but I am too weak to follow him. Please, stop him from crossing the cenote. Find him and tell him, seek the sun. He'll remember himself, I'm sure. Continue forward or go back and do more roundup?
Hold on.
Bakul Ja!
Wyverns are important companions to us Dopro in many manners other than warfare. They allow us to travel wherever we wish within this dense forest.
So,
Coming Wyvermount? Up to you. How overburdened do you want our quest log to get? It looks like only 2 more in the city that are the regular kind. Let's go get them.
and if we run a tad late, we're okay.
Yep.
Except if you start falling off.
So far, so good. I have Coke and tea in me.
Hello,
It's
Linelja.
actually this afternoon where I got to the point I was just talking too much.
Sorry.
2 hertz of flutter. Linelja would like to ask a favor of you.
Oh, how fortuitous that we should meet. For you who have heralded the winds of change for all Mamook, I have a favor to ask. There are butterflies near the Cenote La Lunja, and that glows soft blue. Yes, they've chased us several times now. Not the giant beasts, but rather small flittering creatures, swift and clever.
I like this better.
Catching them may prove more taxing than you anticipate, but I would be eternally grateful if you can bring me 3. Vanilja? Talk of coming change is on everyone's lips. The people are afraid, but also hopeful. It's been a long time since conversations here were so lively. Oh, that's a good thing.
Mm-hmm.
And hey, I think the shopkeeper will talk with us now.
That's what they implied. But not the shop. Did you hear what Zerial Jaw said?
Hello, local merchant.
Here we go. Geishel greens.
And bait.
Yep.
And battlecraft
And
and,
matter.
tools and weapons. And a mender if you need it.
Ah. Yeah, after what I've been through in this outfit lately.
Sorry. You being rocked by Titan?
Run over, more like. He's in a biker gang. He is the biker gang.
Yeah.
Spirits call. Muriel Jaw looks shaken.
I'd be worried about entering the forest right now if I were you. There's something strange on the loose there. I saw it with my own eyes. It has an otherworldly look to it, more spirit than anything. But when it motioned for me to follow it deeper into the trees, that's when I knew it meant trouble. I encountered it north of Gullamac Grove and west of the Blue-Eyed's abode. I wouldn't suggest following it, but if curiosity gets the better of you, let me know what you discover.
There's no way we're not following that up.
Yeah. It's Adventurer's
We're
Creed.
adventurers. You do a little bit of raiding, and I will be right back with water. A tisket a tasket, trying to avoid a basket. It's up top. Definitely a model I was surprised to see again.
This isn't a butterfly. This is an elemental. Hello, our elemental friend.
This must be the mysterious spirit Muriel Jaw spoke of. It seems to be searching for someone to follow it.
Yes.
Yes, we will follow the mysterious spirit. Try not to fall behind. Well, at least it's not like we're sneaking after it. Main problem is we're technically a little low level.
94, we can still take them.
Yeah. Not. It's just the not falling too far behind while having to deal with something. Okay, which way are you going? That way. Headed for the cenote. The mysterious spirit stops, seemingly at its destination. Perhaps it will speak with you now. The spirit says nothing, its gaze fixed upon the bottom of the cenote. Something must be down there. Suspicious shrub.
Oh, we have to get down there first.
I know.
It's not like we can fly.
Getting down isn't too hard if you're willing to take it on the knees.
My adventurer knees! Oh, speaking
Better
of the
than
thing
your
with
real
cabbages, I recently saw someone had did a cosplay of the cabbage seller from Avatar: The Last Airbender. And he was pushing around a cart with 3 cabbage ladies.
Cabbage ladies.
They were effectively show bunny girls dressed up as cabbages. It was hilarious. And then they'd go running off and he'd scream, "My cabbages!"
Perfect. From the suspicious shrub, you pull a jade ring, smeared with mud and marked with age. Someone must have dropped it. You no longer feel the mysterious spirit's presence. You should tell Muriel Jaw what you discovered. Okay, Lucy. Time for some exploratory climbing.
But first...
Yes.
Southeast.
And
Ignoring you.
Grr. Great. Most everything else is down below Cenote Ejejuna. With one thing on the other side of Gold Magic Grove.
There is actually
Thanks,
2
guys.
in the Jewel Grove.
Those are new quests, I believe.
Yeah.
So what we want is more or less south of here to go wrap up the ones we have.
Working on it.
Yeah. They don't make it easy.
Of course not.
Aha.
Punawal
Okay.
Bramble. And Hopigo Leaf.
Rubigo Leaf. And that's all in this area. 610 east. But we're not going east at the moment.
No, we are going west. Go west, young kitty!
Right.
Excuse me, sir.
Phew. Here are the third promises. Leave me be. I'm going to meet them. They're calling for me. Ever since we decided to abandon our teachings, I've been able to hear them. Their young, bright voices calling me to the sky deep cenote.
Oh dear.
Yeah. Did that work for you?
Lowercase s to start with.
Apparently, I
The
didn't
fact that
think
this is all their text and emotes are case sensitive is just annoying AF.
How did you know that phrase?
Your wife told us. She's worried about you.
My wife? Of course. In Mamook, the faithful tell each other to seek the sun during our darkest moments. As a reminder not to become discouraged, to look up to the light that awaits us in the forests above. How my wife would have me lift my head again. I must return to Mamook. I need to speak with her. You do that. The thing is, they had some, say things kind of early on that did not do that on the key sensitivity.
That's one.
Not nearly as much effort to catch as promised. Find, on the other hand. Here we go.
Excuse me.
You're excused.
For some reason I'm starting to get the hiccups.
There
Apparently
we go.
they like hanging around these trees.
Yeah. Something they like about them.
Apparently. Oh, we need more hobigo leaves.
Oh yeah, I know where that is, and it's not here. That is a little bit west of Golmagic Grove.
Ah, there it is. It was so tiny that it didn't want to show up on my main map unless I zoomed in.
Oh dear.
I couldn't even see where the bang was, or the circle was.
Please.
Yeah, I can barely see that. Good catch, Rye.
I'd noticed it earlier, and when we only got one of two on each of those earlier, I'm going, I bet you that's the area for them.
Yep, there they are. Notice that these like growing in the few spotches of sunlight there are.
Mm-hmm. Seek the sun.
You didn't really follow that spirit, did you? Did you learn anything?
Found a jade ring, an old piece of jewelry carved from dull green stone.
Why, this is the ring my grandfather lost. He used to live in Moxtrel Jewel before the village was abandoned. To this day, he remains devoted to the old teachings, including those regarded blessed siblings. He still makes customary offerings of traditional dance by the same cenote too. Perhaps he inadvertently called forth that spirit. Regardless, I'm sure he'll be happy to have his ring back. Thank you, stranger.
No problem.
Yeah, I'm convinced that that was actually a forest elemental.
That's right, we're not doing him.
Not yet. Soon.
Mm-hmm. Soon.
Hello, Lanil. Were you able to find the butterflies? Here are
Yes,
three of
we
them.
have butterflies. Delicate insect that glows with gentle luminescence.
The very ones. When we release a flutter of these during the exchange of matrimonial vows to celebrate a couple's new joy together. Cenote Julian in particular is regarded as sacred. The butterflies that live there are thus prized above all for such ceremonies. They say the contrasting wings, when pressed together in rest, embody the joining of two lovers from different clans, so that everlasting devotion between them. No symbol could be more auspicious, especially when delivered by the hands that have now borne new possibility to our city. You and the third promise have done more for us than you will ever know. These butterflies are sure to bring happiness to the couples they bless.
Okay, that's a neat bit of symbology.
Mm-hmm. Such steep ramps.
Mm-hmm. Despite being a ramp, not wheelchair accessible.
No.
Might
Very-
make a decent slide. Well, did you find the right flora?
To Hobigo Leaf
Indigo leaf. This magenta weed emits a sweet yet bitter aroma.
and to Benoit Bramble.
This turquoise weed emits a clear, refreshing aroma. Both very aromatic. Good. With this, we make offerings of incense to the respective Hubigo and Bunawa statues. There was a time when we offered food, but scarcity from the war drove many to risk our guardian's ire for but an extra mouthful. Some of the more devout went so far as to lace offerings with poison to punish thieves. Of course, this only quickened the seeds of mistrust among our people, until the reigning autarch declared that only smoke should be offered thereon. I underestimated you outsiders. In exchange for your efforts, I will personally ensure that your incense burns upon the plinths of our heroes, and your name is remembered as friend of Mamuk. Much appreciated.
Oops! Wrong button. My husband arrived home safely. Thank you, stranger. Thank you. I'm sure you noticed, but our union was arranged in accordance with the old teachings. After everything we gave and everything we lost, the news that it would be amount to nothing was too much for my husband to bear. The children he might have reared still haunt him, as do me. It is mourning we must endure together, as partners. I hope we can now at least put a grief to our words. Now, the question is do we continue on or do we call it for the evening?
I think call it for the evening, as much as it'd be nice to continue on.
Okay.
We are 10 past,
Okay.
and the next round would probably put us a little too much overtime.
Ah, well. We did get a lot done, so...
Yes, we did.
Excuse me, ma'am, could we, borrow your table?
Please.
Oh, there's a Taco Bowl back here.
Oh. After growing after growing only the jewel here for so long, I guess we took it for granted that nothing else could flourish. We closed ourselves off to other possibilities without even realizing it. Well, admittedly, at the time, you didn't have a whole lot of other choices.
No. So, these guys seem friendly enough. I don't think they'll mind if we share as long as we contribute a little ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, sometimes the chocobos really get into it.
Dominance games. All dominance games.
They're like two kids in the backseat of the car on a road trip. With that said, we're going to call it here for the evening. We will be back tomorrow night for more of the buns. They will definitely be doing the Rising, because this is kind of the last weekend they have to do it.
And it's not short, so it might be most of the session.
Yep.
And we might still do something, pre-dinner.
Yeah, we might do something in the
More
afternoon.
emergency questing.
We will see what happens. Until then, be safe, be well, get a good night's sleep, and we will see you next time.
Yes. Everyone have a great evening. Hope to see you here tomorrow, either just at 9:30 or possibly in the late